episode 3.
Welcome back.
Alright, as always, I'm Schmookie.
Kris.
I'm Kris.
I'm Brad.
There it
Is that? Is he?
And just a fish.
Okay.
So we have a new person on today.
Got a guest star here.
Yeah, this is Carson.
I would like to say I'm very happy to join the Magoos here today. I think it's gonna be a great time.
Alright, sweet. So before I wrote our little guideline, some new rumors or something happened. So Inhumans, which is going to be the last film in Marvel's Phase 3, it might get canceled, but we don't know. But for confirmed things though, I don't have it on there, do I? Alright, so confirmed. No, screw that. That's later. But so what do you think about Inhumans?
Oh, Inhumans. I was hoping for it. It sounds really interesting. I'd like to see characters like Black Bolt appear and stuff like that. Obviously they can't use mutants in the Marvel universe.
No, so this would have helped them out a lot. I mean, they're doing it in Age of the Shield though.
Yeah.
They are doing that.
But that's such a shitty show.
Yeah, I don't like it. But I mean, I might get into it.
But I hope it's not true. I hope it is gonna continue. That would be a cool movie. Something very different.
Definitely
Almost
different.
like a Guardians type thing.
Oh yeah. And knowing Marvel, they do good with it. So.
Marvel.
What are your guys' thoughts over there?
Superheroes.
I didn't know what Inhumans was before.
I have no idea what
And that's kind of why they're.
Yeah, that's why they might
canceled.
get canceled because no one knows what they are. So.
Good. We need to publicize them more.
Yeah.
But no one knew what Guardians of the Galaxy
Marvel, I think,
was.
needs to invest a little more money in their advertising because right now they're shit. Because I have no idea what the fuck that you guys are talking.
I think stuff like on Twitter they should tweet out that people should read Inhumans comic. They should advertise the Inhumans comic.
Well, make them free. That's how you do it. You make them free for an available time. People will read them. People know who they are.
Beta that shit.
Because no one's gonna buy them if they don't know who they are. Just make it free for the first couple of things, and then boom, charge them $50 comic book.
What?
Make a profit.
Josh, you should go in the video game industry. That's exactly what it sounds like we do with DLC right now.
I am the bane of Marvel.
Okay.
Alright,
Let's move
I
on.
guess to our first official topic. So season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead ended.
No one cares.
What?
Josh, shut your mouth.
Alright, so it was 6 episodes long.
Rick and Morty was better.
True.
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 But I liked Fear.
Sounds for Birdman.
Third person.
My bad.
No spoilers.
Alright, so
Oh, Fear.
Brad, do you wanna start off with Fear?
My review of it, or
Yeah, sure.
Just what your thoughts, Brad.
your thoughts, and then
Okay.
we'll do ratings.
okay.
Or-
I thought
we've seen it, but
so I loved episode 1. It was so cool.
I really like that.
One of my favorite things about the series is their title sequence. It's so eerie.
Eerie,
And
yeah.
it's so cool.
It's good.
And I love seeing the whole fall of society. It's really cool.
It's grassroots.
It's grassroots. One thing who's the Strand guy? Who's Strand?
I don't know.
He's Tyrese too.
He's
Tyrese
Tyrese
2.0.
Or would he be the first Tyrese?
I don't know.
Ooh. Oh.
No, he's Tyrese
Oh,
too.
okay.
Tyrese is the original Tyrese.
Tyrese is Tyrese, and you cannot change
Or
Tyrese.
you cannot call him Tyrese 2, you just call him by his original name.
Or a sucker.
I kind of wonder what random thought Tyrese did before the apocalypse.
I kind of feel like he said it. I just can't think of it.
He was a construction worker. Have you guys not watched Walking Dead?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Oh, I watch it.
It was the construction worker.
I think that's fake.
Oh, well, look it up.
What episode?
Kill yourself.
Episode
Yeah,
6,
it's not
season 1.
Hey, Brad.
He's not.
Season 2.
Season 3.
Season 4.
Sarcasm in this room right now is incredible.
You
Kill
get-
yourself.
It's tangible. Yeah. Okay, we need to stop saying that.
Cut it with a knife.
It's addictive.
It's a curse.
It is a curse. Almost said it to my brother in church.
No good.
Ouch.
All right, so did you
Yikes.
see any of Fear the Walking Dead? You're not a Walking Dead guy.
Neither is
Not a
this guy.
huge Walking Dead guy. Have seen up to season 4 of The Walking Dead. Did not watch Fear of the Walking Dead.
Okay.
Alright.
But just gonna-
Outside looking in, any showed any interest in it? Or?
Seems interesting. I am going to watch it eventually.
Okay.
It comes out on DVD.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's a
Right
good
on.
watch.
I'm more like a season and a day kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know.
I hear you.
Right on.
Alright, Chris, you? and then I'll go, I guess, because Josh doesn't.
I have a
watch it.
review.
Well, Josh will
Alright,
go this one.
Alright, fine. Josh will get his thing.
I'm last.
I'll be last.
I'm second last.
All right, Chris, your thoughts.
Well, Fear the Walking Dead, obviously going in this, people going into watching Fear the Walking Dead, compared it to Walking Dead, and really you can't do that, because Walking Dead kind of jumps right into the action as an apocalyptic show. Fear the Walking Dead is a pre-apocalyptic and current apocalyptic world. So there are two different shows, two different action sequences, or two different action
Types.
just level of action will gradually get bigger with Fear, as
Yeah.
Walking Dead started right off the bat with it. Also, different characters. These people are kind of, I guess it's LA in a sense, so there's a lot more. I feel like, I don't know all the statistics and shit, LA comparing to Atlanta and LA, but all I know is that the zombie apocalypse is the ultimate chaos
Oh yeah.
starter. Like, I mean, it's weird to say chaos starter, but I mean,
Chaotic.
and how like it's the most. Just think about having a sense of being in that environment. Just any kind of apocalyptic shit that has to do with zombies and the fall of society. I personally like, because
Yeah.
it's very eerie and it's very just creepy and just savage, and it's awful to think about, but it's cool to watch on TV.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. It just puts you in a sense of fear.
We'll say
Yes.
that.
Fear.
We'll say that. As you said, the eerie part. I think the eeriest part of it, at least from watching The Walking Dead, is at what point is it not a human anymore? Does it? At what point do you separate the human element from it? And I really think.
I guess once they die.
Well, I mean, but that's been brought up in the show, though. Of, like maybe the kids. They thought, at least some of them, they were still human in a way.
Yeah.
And
These
that
memories-
actually
Just what the liberals
had an
think.
impact.
The liberals just want to believe, everybody counts.
Just
And
something on
you know what?
LA.
Yeah.
Sometimes not everyone counts.
And
Some people gotta
Sometimes
fall.
a living corpse.
All right, my review.
Not a person. No.
All right.
I do-
Shut up!
That's so loud.
My review on Fear the Walking
You
Dead
should-
is I watched one episode. I don't know what episode it was. It was dumb.
It was gay.
No one cared about it. Someone died. Someone wasn't the one to shoot a guy. He shot him, I think. He blew his retina out. No, he didn't. And it was dumb. 0 out of 10.
What? That's okay. Okay, Hager. God.
You sound like Hager on Battlefront right now. It's gonna be bad. Everything's bad.
Alright. Well, me, I liked it. It's not the best show. Yeah, it was okay. I go off all their things. I love having it watch it unfold, all the chaos. But I give it like a 7.8.
I would go
Slaps.
6, 7, 5, maybe 7.
All right, let's get to
My only thing to defend it is there's no way you can live up to the expectation of The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
It's
you
impossible.
can't think of it like that.
Schmook, what was your review? 7.2?
5.
7.5.
No, 8.
7.8.
8.8.
I give mine a 7.5.
I give it a 7.
Carson, what do you give it?
I don't know, but I
He
will
hasn't seen
say.
it.
I will say though on
You
the
have to
part
give a
of.
review.
No, he doesn't.
All right,
He doesn't.
it's
I will
fine.
say. I will say on the part of living up to hype. You have to remember that The Walking Dead did beat the ratings of the Super Bowl.
Dude,
At one point,
It
it
did.
had better ratings
Yeah.
than the Super Bowl. That's just
that's
exactly
not
what they're
good.
trying to go up against. You're not going to beat that.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's like-
what, 7.5?
That's like trying to make
7.7?
Half-Life 3 right now.
Yeah.
It's not going to live up to the hype.
Oh, it won't.
That's why Valve won't make
Walking
it.
Dead's like the
What's
most.
your Schmook 7.8? Yeah.
7
Yeah.
point poop.
I mean, Walking Dead's like the most like
It is the
critically acclaimed show right now. I would
Even
call
though
it.
Game of Thrones broke the Emmys.
Yeah.
It won all of the Emmys.
I'm aware of that.
I would call
I don't
Walking
agree
Dead.
with that.
I don't either, even though I haven't seen it. But Walking Dead's pretty good.
I've seen Game of Thrones. I don't agree with that.
No,
I don't agree with it either.
All right, our average rating is a 5.57.
It's not great.
Because I rated it a 0.
Josh! Okay,
You're an outlier.
It would really be, our average is like 7.
It's like a 7.
It's
basically.
5.
Okay, so
About
7.10.
7
out of 10.
7 out of 10 slaps.
Gonna steal
That's the
one-
official rating.
I'm gonna steal a Jeremy Johns line here. No alcohol required.
Yes. Jeremy Johns, what a legend.
Jeremy Johns, great
All
guy.
right. Well, we might as well get to the next topic. So, Kevin Feige, he's the president of Marvel. He's the one who does everything, right? So he came out about sometime this week. He said there's a bunch of new news, all right? So Infinity War will be the end. Will be the end of the Avengers roster. So we know it'll probably be the end of Iron Man, Hawkeye, and all those people. Captain America. Maybe not Captain America.
A chance to get to
But
new Avengers?
we're possibly getting to a new
Lot of the
Avengers.
families.
And then also, they have huge plans for Spider-Man, which is obvious now that they have him back. And then Civil War will be the end of Captain America trilogy.
Good.
So, and if it's great, then that's going to be one of the best trilogies, I think.
Oh yeah.
And then
Pretty solid film.
last thing from Kevin Feige, there's going to be a lot of new casting news by the end of the year. So we're probably going to get news about Captain Marvel, who's going to be her, who's going to be in Guardians 2, and stuff like that.
Like the villain?
Like the villain, or because there's supposed to be one new Guardians with the roster.
Really?
Yes.
Is there any comic backup information about that, or is it is there any guesses about it, or?
I'm thinking Adam Warlock,
Yeah.
unless he's Star-Lord's dad, but he's basically just a super powerful guy. So, all right. So thoughts? Let's start with Jish.
Oh, I just had a thought. I forgot all about it. I was gonna say, I don't know. But no, God dang it, what was I gonna say?
We'll come back.
I was gonna.
Want us to go back to you, bud?
No, I don't know anything about this. I give it. Kill off Captain America.
Yes.
Kill off
No.
Iron Man.
Captain America.
Kill off the Avengers. They're done.
No, I wanted old Tony Stark.
Kill them all.
I just want to know why Spider-Man isn't an Avenger.
He's gonna be.
Good.
Because he's dumb.
He should have been an Avenger
Kill
a
them
long
all.
time ago.
I don't think they're gonna kill off any of them. I think they're just gonna retire from being Avengers.
I would rather have Spider-Man than the Hulk. That's just me.
I would too. I mean,
One of the unannounced Marvel or untitled Marvels. I got what I wanted.
Okay,
That's
okay. I know we're not on this topic yet. Are we gonna talk about Star Wars this podcast?
yes. A lot.
Besides Battlefront,
Yes.
I mean, we can.
because you said there's something about like a.
Oh, yeah,
there's
there's
like a
one.
greater force than the. What do they call them?
The Knights of Ren.
Knights of Ren. There's a greater.
Oh,
force.
the first order.
Plot twist. It's Thanos.
There's some interdimensional gap.
Hey,
It's-
Disney
Thanos.
owns all of them. So.
Yeah, Disney owns all of them.
The
We
mouse
got
is powerful.
A battle royale.
I will kill
Actually,
myself. I will
come
kill
back to
myself
Disney
if that happens. Like
The
I will.
god,
just
of,
saying, Thanos
the
is
god of
pretty
I will
all
not-
the universe is Mickey Mouse.
I will
Don't
not.
worry. Don't worry, guys.
I will not hesitate a moment in my life. I will do
Don't
it.
worry. Later on, we will come back to how Disney actually owns everything.
They do.
I will find.
They do own everything.
I will take myself out.
We will come back.
The
to
newest
it.
ever
I will end. I will end the pain.
All right. So our thoughts on all this news is it's cool.
Yeah, it is
Captain
cool.
America's cool.
I would love to see Captain America die and see an old
No,
Tony Stark.
I don't.
I would not like to see.
I-
I'd like to
I
see
choose
Tony
to.
Stark die because he
I think
is
they
the
twisted.
worst character of them all.
What?
No, like
Gay.
personal.
Moving on. Who's next?
No, the best. He's one of the. Tony Stark's the best character.
No,
Gay.
he's not. Captain America's the best.
He's gay. Tony Stark is gay.
He's gay.
Okay.
He likes
Cool.
it.
All right. That's Chris's. What do you think?
No, I haven't given mine yet.
Yeah, you did. You said he's gay.
That's just my opinion on Tony Stark.
You're liberal if you like Tony Stark.
All right. Okay, Schmookie. Okay, these two are just goofing off. Let's get
Well,
our.
I haven't given mine yet.
Go. About all these. What do you think?
Not slap.
Go, Chris.
If your fan base is big enough for this, I am sure that you'd be excited for this. But
Speak up. We can't hear you.
I give it. I just say it's great. I'd say it's good.
Can't hear you. Speak
I'm
up.
excited for it.
As someone who's not well versed in Marvel lore,
One who
are
hasn't
you
seen Avengers.
interested or? Oh, have you not seen Age of Ultron?
He can't even talk. He's not talking. He's not.
Yeah, I'm
Continue to
just
say.
a superhero guy.
Oh yeah, I also forgot about another thing to add. The production cost of Infinity Wars Part 1 and Part 2
Together.
altogether is $1 billion. That's a lot.
Oh my god.
Brad, get more in the shot, dude.
They're not gonna make their money back.
My bad.
They're not gonna make their
Alright,
money
Cassie.
back.
Yeah, they
Carson,
will. From one
Schmook,
movie, they'll make
Schmook.
1.5, so they'll make 2 million.
1.5 billion?
Each movie will probably make 1.5 billion.
Nope.
I think so.
I deny it.
I agree.
They're billion.
First movie will flop.
They're billion
It'll
dollars.
kill Marvel.
He's so
Where did my
cynical.
phone go?
It will bankrupt Disney, which owns everything.
Honestly.
Disney owns your ass. I hope you know that. They probably made the pantry.
Let's see. Look at bigger the podcast.
Come on.
Come on.
Subpar performance.
I'm trying to move on to you guys. You guys are
Yeah,
like,
go.
Are your thoughts done?
I love them. Captain America trilogy would be one of the best trilogies, as I said.
Solid. It is the most solid.
It would honestly in all film, to be honest, I think. Because I mean, like you can't go against Star Wars or Lord of the Rings or Back to the Future. But I mean, like otherwise, I think it's really good.
you guys can keep talking. Go. Talk about your
I
Marvel.
think.
But anyway, I think it'd be great. Go Carson.
I think as implied by
Fucking hearts
I think as implied by Schmookie here, it really will be its own thing after a couple years. I think of being out there, the whole series being released. I'm not saying it's going to necessarily overtake anything, but I will
Talking
think.
about Captain America?
Yeah, I think like you said with Star Wars and all that, it will become its own thing. Kids will look back and say the Captain America franchise almost.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the first Avengers is a great movie because I love the World War II era and that thing.
Great.
And then Winter Soldier is one of the best comic book films of all time, if not the best.
I would say all of this stuff about the later phase movies is cool. I do want Captain America to eventually die.
I don't
want him
think
to
he
be.
will.
I know he won't, but
Okay.
I want him to be assassinated. And I
Okay.
want Winter Soldier to be Cap. But I do think that the trilogy is the best.
Well, you
Because Iron Man 2 and 3 aren't really that good.
Honestly, it would like Iron Man. As of right now, I don't know if it's better than the Thor movies. Like I don't think
Thor, nothing happens in those movies. Nothing.
Thor Ragnarok, I think, will make it better than
Yeah.
that.
But I mean, Iron Man 2 and 3 dropped the ball so much.
they did. They really did.
But yeah, that's Captain America trilogy will be awesome.
Alright.
Nope.
Unless Civil War is bad, but I highly doubt
There's no
it.
way.
There's
There's
no way
literally
it
a
can.
0%
Yeah,
chance
honestly,
it's
it can't because Black Panther's coming in and Spider-Man.
It can't be bad.
It can't be
I
bad.
beg to differ.
Alright,
It will be bad.
screw all.
It will
cheers.
not.
I will force it to be bad.
There will be
You will.
blood.
You will.
But except-
Disney Bears trumps all movies.
I saw a preview for Disney Bears for the movie.
But will it be as good as Disney's Brother Bear?
No,
Disney Bears is the best movie of all time.
No, but
strike me down, God, please.
let's go.
Honestly, though, Pixar's Inside Out really was a great film.
That worked.
That's not on the
It's not on the list, but I just want to interject.
I don't-
Fucking list.
Okay, Battlefront beta. What do you guys think so far?
Oh my
here
god!
I am. This is
Sucks.
why I am here.
It sucks.
This is why I'm here.
This
Right?
is
You see this?
the moment I've been waiting for. Yes.
I came prepared.
Yes.
I came prepared for this one. Would you like
Great,
to-
great.
Chin chin
beta. We're gonna have you last.
Chin chin rice killer.
actually.
Oh, I got all
All
this.
I want chin chin rice killer.
Alright, I'm gonna have just second to last.
No, I'm gonna be first.
Okay, Josh, go first.
Well, I'm gonna be interjecting all of you. All right.
Fine, go first.
Okay.
You have the right to interject. We all have the right to
This
interject.
game.
Go.
This game is gonna be good. It's gonna be the best Star Wars game ever.
The V8.
The V8. All right. I don't know where to start really, but Drop Zone's cool. It's a cool game mode. I like the fact that there's pods coming from something. Don't know where the pods come
No,
from.
they just come out.
They just come
Your
out.
mother's
There's like.
What if this is like what if those pods are a little spoiler on how the lightsaber gets to Anakin's lightsaber gets to what
It's actually handed to Leia in the trailer.
Josh, did someone slip you something?
I
know that?
forgot. All right, so
in the trailer, it's handed
all
to
right,
Leia.
Drop Zones, it's pretty cool. The other one, Walker Assault. First of all, the turrets that guard the what are they called?
OP.
They're overpowered. I got
They are overpowered.
I went 62 and 1 by just using one of those turrets.
Well,
Today.
today. So he basically went like at least like
I got like 40
almost
kills
40 before
from
dying.
one of those turrets.
And then he just actually played for a bit, but then he went back into a turret and just still kept going and going
And going.
And
and
go.
going. It was rough.
And I like. Okay, so people are probably upset why Luke is wearing all black on that battlefield. My point on that is Darth Vader's always in black. He's the easiest one to see on the battlefield. They obviously have to have Luke wear something where he's easy on the battlefield.
Otherwise, he could come out of nowhere.
Otherwise,
honestly-
he could just be hopping around.
and Shrek people.
No, frankly, if he wore Empire's getup, we wouldn't notice the difference. Because if you look at all the rebels, they kind of look like it. But not,
Yeah, he would not be wearing anything different. He'd just be wearing
he'd look
the
like
rebels.
a rebel.
The rebel. He'd look like a random rebel with a lightsaber.
Also, they didn't use Mark Hamill's voice.
Yeah,
And,
they should have.
But I mean, It's fine.
It's whatever.
It's not that big.
It's
of a deal.
whatever.
You can't. It is noticeable, but it's fine.
It's not that big of a deal.
It's also they didn't use James Earl Jones.
I mean, it's close.
I mean,
It
I
is
think
close,
it is.
No, it's not.
It
It's
sounds exactly like
It does not sound exactly like.
I think
You can tell it's not.
It's probably from the film.
I'm a huge fan, and I didn't notice a difference.
Well, I'm a huge Your fan,
No.
and I did notice a difference.
My dick is bigger than yours.
I just didn't notice any difference.
Who's up? Kris is.
Alright, wait, no, Kris. Yeah, you didn't really go, so go.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, this game, I've played the first and the second Battlefronts.
I have two.
Amazing games. My favorite games of my childhood. The third Battlefront, I've been waiting forever for this game. This game exceeded all of my expectations, every single one of them that I've had.
And this is just the beta.
This is only the beta,
And it looks
this is
real.
the third day into the beta. The graphics are great. All of the soundtrack and the
great?
sound is
The sounds are
no,
amazing.
the sounds and the soundtracks are authentic.
Dice.
I guess except for the voices, which I didn't really care about.
60 frames per second.
It is amazing on PS4, we might add.
Yeah, PS4.
It's-
We're PS4 people.
So great. I mean, I cannot stress enough. All that's been released so far is Walker Assault on Hoth and the Drop Zone on Celeste. Just the Walker Assault, I can play it, and I'm gonna go
Endlessly.
through withdrawals when this beta ends Monday.
And then we have a month too.
We'll get it till my
I
birthday.
already said when this beta ends, I'm gonna have to result to going back to Battlefront 2 or even Battlefront 1, just so I can just, wean myself
Is
off.
that on
of it.
360?
Xbox, original Xbox.
Oh, original.
Yes.
Well, it's also on PS2.
Yeah, it's on PS2 too.
I can get it.
Amazing.
It's
Great.
oh my god.
So great.
Alright. I'll go. It's fucking great. Oh. Excuse my French.
We all have the
Right.
same opinion.
It's-
I just say that.
All of us love it.
And-
It's so good.
Also, the turret thing Josh talked about, it's a beta.
It's
They're
not
obviously
even-
gonna
it's a
fix
beta.
some things that I'm sure Carson will talk about the spawning.
Oh,
There was
I got
a shit
a
ton of
whole
lag
list
for
here.
me.
We'll save you for that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
I
save
had
it
a
for
shit ton
later.
of lag.
Just
today.
that's just your connection.
But
I think
I
it's
think
still
it's the
annoying.
connection.
It's never happened on any other
Got
game
like
like
20
that.
people in your house at one time, though.
It's never happened like that on any other game.
I think lag's more of a you problem.
No, it
I
could be a server
disagree. I
sometimes.
disagree.
You just because I saw like sometimes the planes will be like
No,
vibrating in the air. flying.
Okay, it depends. It's a beta.
It's not. It's not a big issue, but it was just really lag.
Space. There's no space battles, but so far in the beta we've seen, we played.
It's
is,
good.
there's
It's good.
dogfights.
Yeah, there are
like
dogfights.
the first Battlefront.
That would be
I
a fighter
played-
squadron game.
Yeah.
mode, fighter
There's
squadron.
TIE fighters. There's obviously A-wings and X-wings. And the
Oh my
obviously
God.
cannon snowspeeder, which is a little bit harder to come across because you can trip the AT-AT walkers. And
That I did for the first time.
you did do it.
I was sick.
It was amazing.
We won our first Rebel
The
game
rebels,
like that.
the rebels are a little harder to win because the
As it
Empire
should be.
has. It should be. The Empire is a little more decked out as they always are. But all together,
It's not
just,
impossible to run as a rebel if you're playing the objective.
It's
you
not.
Can,
If
you
you
can
yeah,
play the
easily,
objective,
Playing the objective.
you don't worry about
It's
that
a
KD
dice.
ratio.
It's a dice game.
But if you take orbital strikes, aim them right on the
AT&T.
AT-AT, it does like it takes out 70% of its
Oh
health.
yeah,
right away.
the
I've seen
ATSTs.
reports of 90% damage from orbital strikes before.
Oh my god,
It's
90%.
They're gonna nerf
90% damage.
So people just randomly use them on like a group of people. They need to save those for the AT-ATs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some are
It'll
called
take 'em out.
The ATSTs
I'll
also,
say you
I
could
might
talk-
add, are a bit OP, just like the turrets. But
The
I mean,
ATSTs
that's-
are, but like
they are ATSTs.
If anything, just
for-
reduce the health,
God's
and I
sakes.
think, or
Yeah.
if anything, that's all.
Well, I don't know.
Or
I
the
think the
cooldown.
health is
I
actually
think,
quite viable.
I think it's
I
cool.
don't know. I think it takes a
You
lot.
can, but you can. I don't know. I feel like
Unless you have the ion grenades,
What do you
and
think
the
the-
charge.
that's
The
true.
cooldown should be less.
I think the cooldown rate is more the problem of
All the
balancing than
I don't
health.
know. I just think.
I like the
think
health. A health model's good, but I think the cooldown
Like
rate
people can instantly
can
keep
be
getting
adjusted.
ATSTs,
And that's for all weapons. I feel like the cooldown rate can be shortened
Oh
just a
yes.
hair. for
Oh
all.
yeah.
Because it really is kind of a little excessive, it feels, when you're playing on the cooldown rate. But I understand. I mean, it's a lot easier to shave off a little bit than to add.
Yeah, I know, but also I feel like it's too overpowered to be able to shave it off. I don't know.
I mean,
No,
it
no,
just
I-
causes
no,
more
I-
kills, more deaths.
I really
I'm just
agree
gonna
that.
hit the
I'm talking about
Are you
frag.
talking, what are you talking about cooldown for?
The
Like,
cooldown rate of all the guns.
like where like
And then it stops and that little meter comes out. That needs to be shortened. Like, or I mean, not shortened, not the time. It needs to be.
you need to be able to fire more.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on to Carson.
I
Okay.
haven't said my
We're
piece,
Schmookie
but
at the
you guys
end,
have
like
all said
always.
it. It's the most beautiful game I've ever seen. The little clip on the menu of just a picture of Tatooine
Oh, yeah,
brought
me
like a tear to my eye. We
Me
played it
and-
on the
we
first
were-
night.
We were screaming.
The first.
Me and Josh were.
The
me and
first
Josh were going
shot
insane.
I fired sounded like out of the movie, and I was like, I got goosebumps.
Me and Josh, we were going insane.
Tatooine looks amazing.
Also, actually, let's get Carson last because he's the guest and he has a.
He's got.
So,
He's
Hold
got
on,
some-
I only have one more thing to add.
so
for
we'll
my
get
thing.
Schmookie to finish up his,
I just have one more thing to add, really.
or if he wants to add more. I mean,
Just-
I kind of
alright,
interjected.
It's
so
fine.
you
Mainly
go
one thing, but if you're the Imperial or the Empire, you rule the skies.
ahead. You really do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because
that's-
once you get to the last thing, there's TIE interceptors, which are just like beefed out
yeah,
TIE
yeah.
fighters, and then you're going up against snow speeders, which have the only
They're
thing
so
they can do. The
slow.
only thing they're slow. The only thing you can do with it
Is wrap around.
is trip the AT-AT because it,
The
exactly.
because the
The
damage
weapons-
does
It's,
nothing
it's
against.
because it's
It's meant for that.
It's
if you're as big a Star Wars nerd as I am,
It's
you
meant
know
to
that
be a land
it's
vehicle.
it's a speeder.
It's a speeder. It's a
So
speeder.
it's not a viable space
It's meant to be a
traveling
low-flying
vehicle.
Honestly, I feel like they should have an X-wing in there though too. At least, like
Yeah.
you can have snow speeders and X-wings at that point.
And A-wings.
It's like a, it's
Well,
like
there are
a
A-wings, but I mean,
TNT,
I think if anything, they should have X-wings.
Yeah.
To at least fix that a little bit.
A giant.
Yeah.
Against
But all right.
But,
Carson, we
But,
know you.
well,
We
Brad-
know you deep delved into the.
Oh yeah, I've done some major research on this. Now I think we've done a pretty good job of covering the multiplayer. And if there's any information you want, obviously EA has a website set up for all this. But I'm just going to be giving it to you
Talk
now.
about the spawns too.
Oh, the spawn system. Spawn system's great
Really?
when it comes to spawning on friends.
Yeah.
Now I think
Oh, Spawn Friends is great. Yeah.
It is.
I will say the problem right now is that there's a lot of spawning right in front of enemies.
Or
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker.
Here's the problem I have, or that's the problem other people have. I think that what EA is trying to do, or DICE more, this is their game. I think they're trying to hot map. I think they're trying to watch where traffic is, place spawn points based on it. So that way you're not running so far from the action. 'Cause
Yeah,
I know that's a
yeah.
complaint of some of you guys was how long it's taking
Yeah,
to
that's
get
definitely
back
happening.
into battle, and then you're dying right away.
No, because you can spawn all the way at like where you spawn in the beginning of the game. But like in Walker Assault, you keep like going
You just
forward.
spawn,
Yeah.
just keep
Well,
going up.
The real bitch
Okay.
is when the one guy, the enemy, gets in a turret behind you and everyone's spawning right in front of it. That is the problem I have. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they will shrink the barriers a little more. I hope it's more like Rush and Battlefield where the barriers of the map move.
That's
For
what
a
happens
team
in
to team.
Walker Assault.
That would be
makes
cool.
sense.
That's kind of what happens in
But I think they're going to
the old Battlefronts. The old Battlefronts, the spawning system worked on command posts.
Yeah.
And you captured command posts, and that's where you could spawn. If your command post was captured, you could spawn there. And most of the time, the battle would be going on certain command posts. So I think that the spawning, obviously, is kind of, like Carson said, it's kind of, DICE took it and kind of made it more of a modern FPS when it comes to Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So there's bound to be some bugs there also because it's a beta
Definitely.
too.
Yeah.
So
Alright, we'll go
they'll
on.
work on that
That
definitely.
was definitely a gripe of mine. Was spawning and then just getting completely raped.
And also, I might like to add just the idea that I'm sure me and Carson talked about this, that it's so authentic because you're not firing with bullets, you're firing with lasers.
Yeah.
And lasers move until they can't move anymore. They
It's
travel.
light.
It's just light.
It's controlled light.
You can kill someone from across the map
Yeah,
with a pistol.
except-
But it makes sense.
It's really
not like
inaccurate.
Call of Duty.
It's just
where-
inaccurate and just with the pistol, obviously. But
Wait, does the sniper is
the sniper is the Tusken Raider, so it does
The
fire.
Is that a
cycler-
rifle?
the
Yes, it
cycler-
is. It's
the
like-
I mean, not a
cycler
rifle.
Yeah,
It's a laser.
it's a laser.
Is it a laser?
It's
No.
It's a
the,
cycler rifle.
It's the.
I
yeah.
know what it is, but it's like I didn't
What
know.
is it?
Yeah,
The
it's,
description
it's the
of it-
It's the Tusken Raider rifle they
Really?
use.
The description is that they use small bits of matter in it.
Yeah.
So whenever they can find rocks, anything
basically,
like
that's
that,
what
they
Tusken-
shove
it's
it
the
in.
Tusken Raider.
But it
Alright,
shoots a laser.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
it
That
does.
makes sense. All right.
And
It doesn't really seem like a laser
Sand
to me,
people.
but yeah.
Yeah, when you
It sounds like a bullet.
when you see the
That sounds
bullet
like a
go by,
bullet, yeah.
when you see the bullet go by, you don't see a red laser. It just looks like orangish.
Yeah.
That's what the sand people fire.
It's because it's probably the hot. It's like the.
it's just burnt. It's really hot matter,
Burnt
but
matter.
since it is a higher technology, then I think it's been concentrated.
You never actually see the sand people fire in the original trilogy. You only see them in episode 1 when they're firing on the pod racers. It's a green laser, but I mean, you can take it wherever you want.
It's whatever. Carson, continue.
I would like to. I think we touched great on the multiplayer. I want to talk about some of the other game modes.
That aren't in the beta. Like, we only have Drop Zone and
Well, some of them
Walkers
are in beta that
and
I'm going to
Walkers.
talk about, like survival.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not all the rounds, but we
Yeah.
have seen a little bit of what's to come. First, I want to talk about the missions. Survival, most of us have played.
Yeah.
It's
That
simple.
was our first experience.
It was great. Photorealistic, I would call it.
It really is photorealistic.
Some of the images, I can't tell they're not real life. If you have a great HD TV,
It looks beautiful.
it's gonna,
Samsung Smart TV recommended.
you will have an orgasm.
honestly,
I
yeah.
promise it.
Yeah, you will.
You will orgasm on site.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Speaking from experience.
Pull off different. There are ATSTs in it that you have to defend from. Those can be a little
That
bit
was
of a
very
bitch.
cool.
Those can
They
be a
look
little
great,
bit.
honestly.
I like how it's kind of a free roam,
But
but
in sense, yeah.
but the difference between maybe something as a survival, maybe Modern Warfare 3, is that it's multi-layered. You can actually hop up different elevations, and I like that. Like if I'm getting beat down low in the canyon, I can boost up
The
to a
rocks.
higher tier,
Yeah.
heal up a little bit.
I like that too.
Meet up with my partner and maybe go help him with an ATS.
There's no invisible walls. The only thing you can't do is go out of the battlefield.
Yeah, it's nice. It really feels more immersive. In
Yeah,
that sense.
I did notice there's no walls.
There's
You
no
can just
wall.
keep walking.
What I did notice
Barely
was
invisible walls.
no, I'm not talking about that. But in Walker Assault, I flew up straight up with a TIE fighter really high up.
Yeah.
I started looking around and I see like these just white walls everywhere.
Oh.
Like you can see there's like an edge of the map.
Well, that's just like unrendered though.
Oh yeah,
That's
but
probably beta.
because I went on top.
Yeah, that's probably
I went on
That,
top.
it sounds kind of.
But what they need to do is probably like have like a roof layer, not like an invisible wall, but they should have like
Well-
return to the battlefield once you reach the top. Of
What
the
they
floor.
did,
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you
yeah,
eventually
like a-
did it make you
yeah,
go down?
Battlefield.
I did not go
At
high.
Battlefield, your
Wait, did it
your
make you
jet
go
was
down?
so-
No.
You didn't go that high?
I didn't keep on going. I didn't went
So you didn't go to the maximum height? Well,
I don't know.
in the original Battlefront, there was no up. Like, it just wouldn't let you go up anymore.
You would just level out.
Yeah, I'd level you out, like, automatically.
I would like to see how far you can get on the game just flying straight up.
I don't know how high you can go, but I know in Battlefield that because it's
I've tested this out,
it
and
would stall. It would stall your jet.
Oh, and you just,
Just
fall back down.
You
on
have
the
to- you have
note
to
of
flip it
flying straight upward with aircrafts, GTA Online, you can literally just go forever. Like,
You
it's
in the
insane.
atmosphere.
Like,
You really can, yeah.
You really can. It's like an unlimited atmosphere just up. Like, it's insane. It's
It's
just on that note, but
Yeah, that's so. I like doing that in the jet.
No, but what's
and
funny?
I was walk-barring the shit out of things, am I
Oh my
right?
god.
Oh yeah.
All right.
No, but something about the invisible walls. I'll get back to that. Or not, no invisible walls. Like something that looks out of the map is the boob gun.
Oh yes,
And,
the boob
and I
gun.
was able to get on top of the boob gun, and it was pretty awesome.
Achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
Grab that titty.
You reach second base.
Oh, one thing I did notice in Walker Assault,
Middle school dream.
Chris and I noticed this. We were like on the side of a mountain, and there was like this rock here that just like stopped, and you could see inside of the
Yeah,
rock.
it was like a Skyrim glitch.
Yeah.
Skyrim, you find those a lot with the mountains, unrendered graphics. Just when you have rocks together, there's like a little space in between the rocks.
You
where
can, like,
go
see
in
inside
it
it.
and see inside it, shoot through it. We just saw it, but it's beta.
We
so-
couldn't go in.
Alright, guys.
We could not
So
go
it
in. We
wasn't
could
that
shoot
bad.
through it, but we couldn't.
Jish
go in.
and Chris, we have to
Is Carson done?
wrap this up soon. So go.
Just
a little
gotta-
more, just a little more.
A couple more things
Not
from the
bad.
mission section. The battles, pretty straightforward. It's just normal AI on the maps provided.
Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
going through some battles. Hero battles though.
I want to.
Very
I
cool.
can't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
to
Very
hear
cool. Taking the heroes that we have seen in the multiplayer matches and actually putting them head to head.
Hey,
That's
I
a-
want to
that's
see.
a mode? That's a
Hey,
mode?
talk about the
Is that
confirmed.
moon?
Yeah,
The
that's a mode,
confirmed-
yeah.
It's a
You're
hero
just
zero?
heroes. Yeah.
Yeah, the confirmed players we have are Boba Fett, Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker, but DICE has promised more coming. They were
I want-
in
I
So
want-
is it just one-on-one or is it
Yeah,
teams?
no, you can.
No, like you
I
can
want
teams.
Maul.
Teams of Darth Vader?
Wait,
teams.
No, you have to do
one-on-one.
different.
Wait, hold on. It's like that one thing.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, hold
just
on.
the
Hold
heroes.
on.
Just the
Carson,
heroes.
Carson, listen to me. Listen to me. Is it like Battlefront 2 in that one game mode on Tatooine, or Mos Eisley? Okay, wait, you might not know.
Which one is it?
You know,
Did
like
not play
it's basically
Battle-
just
Battlefront
Empire
2. Yeah.
versus, you know, like the good guys.
Oh, yeah,
Rebels.
I know what
you're
you're
like
talking
the
about.
stars.
Oh, yeah,
like you can
yeah,
be
yeah,
Han,
yeah,
you can be
yeah,
Leia,
yeah.
you
You
can
can be Mace Windu.
I
Mace
would
Windu.
say it feels like that. That's what
Alright.
Dice is going
Okay,
for.
I want Captain Phasma. I want like Darth Maul.
Darth Maul,
I want
Kylo
Kylo Ren.
I want Qui-Gon Jinn.
I want
I
everyone.
want Liam Neeson.
I want Admiral Akbar.
I
I want to
think-
play as Admiral Akbar. Running around with
I've
like
heard-
Han
I've
Solo's
heard-
pistol,
It's a-
they can
it's a target.
like drill shot.
Kylo
I've
Ren,
heard
you're in
Admiral-
track.
I heard
Try.
Admiral Akbar unofficially confirmed through Star Wars.
We'll get to that. We'll
Yeah.
get to that.
But
Alright.
can we
Kylo
move
Ren,
on to the
consider
last one?
yourself.
Alright, last thing, and then to Brad, and then we gotta end this.
The
I've
trials.
said my
Oh yeah,
piece.
alright,
I'm good.
alright.
Honestly, this part, maybe in other games, is the most boring part of a game, but I think in Battlefront it will actually be pretty cool. Is the trials. It's kind of like the walkthrough part of the game. However, there are game modes in it that actually are appealing, like
There's stuff like that.
speeder
like-
racing on indoor.
There's stuff like that in Arkham Knight where you play through like different like little walkthroughs, but it's like they make like a game out of it.
Yeah. All right, so I guess
yeah.
we
Oh,
just.
for hero battles, I do want original voice actors to come
It's
in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I
That'd be
want,
cool, but
I want Mark Hamill, James Earl Jones. I want Gwendolyn Christie to do Captain
won't happen.
Phasma.
I don't think it'll happen.
I don't think the market. Because
I want it.
Okay, guys, guys.
Wrapping it up.
If he could be
Honestly, guys, we're gonna be talking about this more next week.
Honorable mentions: the hunting from Battlefront 2. We and Shroot talk about
Yeah.
this.
Oh my god.
We can talk about it
Later.
later.
Ewoks.
But we want Wampas and Ewoks. We're just saying, all right.
We want Wampas.
I just got
Against
one
Rebels.
thing to
Carson's got
say
one more
right
thing.
here. at the
One more
end.
thing.
Just gonna interject one thing. Most of you, I don't know if you have noticed or not, but actually, whenever you're playing, when you're not playing in a multiplayer match, the credits that you earn from the survival games and all that go towards stuff you can buy while playing a multiplayer.
Wow, that's
What do
that's
you
a
mean?
little of this,
But not
it's
actually.
Like
it's
you
got
can
a little
buy
bit
more
of a
stuff
sense
from doing
to
everything else in multiplayer.
shit.
Kind of like the co-op
Modern
missions.
games, I guess I'd say.
Oh.
Call of Duty, you can do that.
Yeah.
Do something.
Like you
just
get
collect
unlocks,
trains,
but
shit.
instead of unlocks, it's the currency system.
Alright, we got this.
Alright guys, so now we're on to our little news
Covered.
thing, and I have a new little segment inside the news thing. It's called Netflix and Chill. So,
Fuck my life.
Hey.
Fuck society.
This is YouTube. You can't show that.
Yeah, we can. There are tits on YouTube.
so, alright, so,
I stumbled across a porn clip on YouTube one time.
I come
It
across.
was
Alright,
titled
okay.
Fat Kid Falls. Alright, let's go.
There's
Okay.
plenty of porn
Alright,
on
so,
YouTube. Yeah, let's keep
these
it
are like the
balanced.
nerd things, basically, that are new, but these are just some of them. I don't know all of them.
Fat Kid Falls.
Alright, Batman begins.
Schmookie gets pissed.
She
Alright,
fell
okay.
under a dick.
It was hard.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Okay, guys, alright.
I'm sorry.
Alright, it's okay.
Bob second.
Okay.
Okay, we
Fuck
gotta
so.
Come on, we gotta go.
Guys, seriously. Alright, so Batman Begins is now on Netflix. Arrow season 3. If you like those shows, I do. He doesn't. I don't know
Sorry.
why. You haven't even seen him. But
I've seen
there's the Flash, which I think
No.
I think the Flash is the second best comic book show. It's really good. And
That
then
doesn't look as bad as Arrow.
Arrow's actually darker than that. I like that. But and then Walking Dead season 5.
I gotta watch it. I'm gonna rewatch the entire Walking Dead series because I was watching the marathon today and I stumbled across an episode. I was talking to Schmookie about
Wouldn't
this.
let us watch Too Far Gone.
Mizuki was more important. I stumbled across some things that I do not remember at all, and I'm gonna rewatch the Walking Dead series. I think.
Like Fat Kids Falling.
Yep.
38.
Alright, we're at 38. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Any thoughts? I mean,
it's
get the whole Dark Knight trilogy on. I hope they put it on there.
I think
You have it on fucking Blu-ray.
I have it on limited edition.
But to me-
Okay,
I'm kinda
my
sad
dick's
it's
bigger
good
than
for
yours,
browsers.
dude.
No, I just it's easier.
It is
it's
easier.
just
That's what I
to
think.
watch.
It's easier than like taking it out of the cartridge.
Oh my god, are we just seriously going to elevate to that level of lazy? We have computers on our hands, for fuck's sake.
I don't think the Big Lebowski's on Netflix.
They took it off, yeah.
Did
That's
they?
the sad
I'm
day.
pretty sure.
It's
No!
I thought they were going to at least.
No, I
They got
think it's
rid
on
of.
there.
They got rid of.
Okay, well, I'm
Donnie
adding that to my
Glover.
list to get. I need to get Tombstone, Big Lebowski, and I guess Jurassic World when it comes out on Blu-ray.
I have a special edition of Big Lebowski where it's in a bowling shoebox.
Nice.
Oh, it's so cool.
And they have set photos that are like autographed.
All right, guys.
Not really.
All right. I know we can compare dick sizes all day.
Yeah.
But
You could.
Well, I got
We'll make an episode out of it, but we can't post it on YouTube.
Porno.
I technically
JK,
have to carry it.
JK. We're not gay.
We're not sponsored by that
telling you,
either.
We're not sponsored by Pornhub either.
And
Not yet.
My,
Not yet, at least.
They have a great Mother's
Give us,
Day
give us shit.
Okay, we're not talking
Give
about
us shit.
All right.
Okay, so
Like,
now
more
for
news.
the legit news. All right, Star Wars: The Force Awakens will be the best Star Wars yet, based on a fan survey. Pornhub confirmed.
The first thing I heard about it being better was the artist of the posters. said it was the best.
One at a time. You
Remember, we talk about all of them.
kill yourself.
We talk about all of them, and then we talk about which one's our favorite or which whatever. So, all right, Jared Leto says that his Joker will be the most insane adaptation of the Joker. People will think he has to be put in like a mental
I thought we were
institution.
talking about Star Wars.
It's all the news.
Remember, all of them, we talk about it.
Can I
Get
interject
done.
something about Star Wars at the end?
Josh.
Yeah, dude, no, we talk about all of it, and you just talk about whichever topic you want.
I will say.
Alright, can I interject something about Star Wars?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Or yeah.
Just one.
What is this, a communist society now? I can't speak with. Okay,
I will say my dick's so big that I need a concealed carry permit because everyone asks me if that's a gun in my pocket.
What the?
Okay.
I'm just happy to see him though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, but last but not least.
wait, the Star Wars.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say whatever I want.
Because
Star Wars.
two of the three news
Two
segments are
are Star Wars. Okay, so I'll get in the end. I just.
All right. And the last but definitely not least, Admiral Akbar confirmed Force Awakens.
Yes.
All right, Chris. I know Chris has been
It's
dying.
not a trap.
It is a trap.
It's not a.
It's always a trap.
It's a fact.
It's a tarp.
How else has got so sexual?
Yeah. This is a.
That's because none of us have gotten laid.
Chris has, because Chris is.
Hello.
Chris has. We're not talking about this.
Chris
What
has.
the hell is
Chris
going
has.
on?
Then he
All
put it
right.
on YouTube.
So, Chris, you are the one who.
What the hell is going on in this episode?
This episode's great.
Hey, don't do the
This
dragon.
is the top 10.
Chris, what are you trying to
Alright,
say?
Chris, go talk.
Okay,
Best episode.
Best episode yet.
And.
Oh, okay. I was on actually 4chan the other day.
Chance.
On the chans.
The
I was
the taints of the internet.
looking. I came across a thread of a guy who knew someone who had actually seen. He's like a critic and had actually seen the movie in the early release. He gave. He posted all of the, I guess, non-spoiler-esque info about this movie.
It's just big background.
Just
info.
big background information about the movie on this thread. One of those, in fact, was that the First Order that is so publicized in all the trailers is actually not the big picture thing in this new trilogy.
Emperor Returns.
I just,
Oh, that would be so dumb.
I'm calling it. He's
I just,
alive.
the Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren and the First Order are just not the big picture thing here. We gotta look at a big picture
It's
going into this
okay.
movie.
I would say that the
Thanos.
No, the backdrop of the films is obviously the Civil War, but the
Obviously,
main like overarching like impending doom is Snoke.
Oh yeah,
That's
Snoke
the
is the guy
supreme
played by
leader.
Andy Serkis.
I've heard he's like higher
That's
than
CGI.
I've heard he's like more intense than Palpatine.
Well, then he probably will be.
No,
Yeah,
Snoke.
he's probably the big guy.
But
yeah.
No,
Also-
I've heard him being called ancient too.
What?
Like he's like an
No,
ancient
people think he was
They think he,
Palpatine's like apprentice they talked about in Revenge of the Sith, who like
no, that's Darth Plagueis.
he thinks that's Pelagius though.
No,
like
Plagueis.
I know.
Plagueis was his master.
Or master, yeah, that's what I meant, you know.
Plagueis
I meant master.
But
Palpatine's
no,
master?
Palpatine killed Plagueis.
Yeah.
Yes, but he.
I think
but
he's
he
something-
was talking about how he escaped death though. That's how he's trying to convert Anakin.
Oh.
And I'm thinking
That
he
would be
changed his name to
sick.
Snoke.
Oh my God! If that was Darth Plagueis,
If Plagueis pulled the strings the whole time,
Wouldn't that be crazy?
that would be. And it's this Snoke
I don't think
guy.
it's impossible. If he
I would
escaped
question
death
my
through
life
the
decisions.
Force.
I would start slapping everybody in the audience if that happened. Like I just get up and say,
Fuck you!
"Fuck!"
Wait,
I would wonder if
are
I
you
was
saying it's
being-
being?
No, like I don't even know what to do with myself.
Is it
I'll be
unhappiness?
like it.
or
I
laughing?
would.
It would be
So is mine.
beyond the plane of emotions. I would be
It's like
happy,
Adam
sad.
Sandler. It's Adam Sandler's higher plane of existence.
I would one man, one jar myself. The whole everybody goes silent. It's so great.
Oh no, it got stuck. Josh, what are you? Oh my God.
No, we got flashback. Oh my God, we have a picture of
This
just.
guy's got post-traumatic stress disorder from the one jar, one guy
Josh, you
video.
can do one man, one horse.
Alright, Jess, you want to get off this top? Oh, he's gone. You bastard.
You killed him.
Oh, there's another thing on the chans that, there's another thing on what I read on this post that you didn't believe. I forget what it was. I forgot what it was. Something about Luke.
Oh, you said that he's been like captured or something?
Yeah. Okay, so Luke actually gets captured. That's what the one of the other things. Kylo Ren in the First Order actually captured
Or would
Luke
it be,
and hold him
or is it
hostage.
Kylo and the Knights of Ren?
Something like that. Yeah, maybe that.
The Knights,
Because he's a
Knights of Ren-
Skywalker.
The Knights of Ren
I think,
would actually.
yeah, Kylo Ren.
Because he's a Skywalker.
The Knights of Ren would make more sense of being kidnapped.
Because he's a Skywalker, and they worship Darth Vader. So that actually, I think that.
Honestly, I think
This is 4chans. Anybody can literally say what the fuck, whatever the fuck they want.
It is the internet.
So I don't know. It's just 4chan.
No!
It seems 4chan. It seems believable.
No!
Kill yourself.
That's not what happens. All right, I'll tell you what happens.
Oh no!
This 4chan guy's alive.
longest video.
Hasn't
today,
seen the
guys.
movie.
You're gonna get
It's the
DDoS.
internet. You're gonna believe everyone on the internet. No! You are dumb.
What's the
stealing your
what's the
IP
real
address.
Oh, no, guys, I have a prediction.
Han dies.
No.
They go looking for Luke for answers to do something
Han's not gonna
at the end of the movie, and that's how the second movie starts.
Chewie
They're
will
looking
die.
for Luke.
Chewie's dying second movie.
No,
Chewie's dying
Han is
second
dying in the
movie.
first movie.
But no, I have a prediction. The chick in all the trailers, I can't remember her name. I know the actress is Daisy
Daisy
or
Ridley.
something.
But
But
her name's Ray.
her name's Ray. Right, thank you. I think she's Leia and Han's daughter. Because
So-
that's why I think.
So brother.
Because
and
I think,
Kylo
no,
Ren.
like what you said. No, yeah, because what you said, I think. Do you, all right. So what you said about how he was given Leia was given the lightsaber of Anakin.
Yeah, in the trailer.
I think she's gonna give it to Rey. And
No,
Rey's,
but-
and
no,
Rey's
but-
gonna give it to Finn because she's with Finn.
Yeah,
That's
Finn
my-
uses it in the trailer.
That's my
on the
prediction.
same planet as Kylo Ren.
Makes sense.
That's my
So
prediction.
they fight.
I like it.
I would say so. That's movie one.
That's maybe one.
I'd say it's towards the end.
What, the fight?
The fight between Kylo and
I think it might be early on.
really.
Yeah.
I'd have to
To be
say
honest, then some like ultimate.
I'm gonna say
I
it's-
think
I'm
he's
gonna-
gonna get his ass kicked and then he's gonna train.
I'm gonna
and
say
then-
it's mid to late.
We're going all Rocky on this one.
Yeah, they're gonna do a montage.
I
Are we
think.
going?
All right. Let's go forward because we talked a lot about this. All right, Ant-Man sequel confirmed for July 8th. Or
Yeah,
si-
haven't
July
seen the
8th.
first one?
July
Yes.
8th or 6th, 2018.
Have not.
If they already announced a sequel to push back two films, which is Black Panther and Captain Marvel,
Okay. Black Panther on
They
Black,
pushed-
in Black History Month and Captain Marvel on Women's
on
Day.
Women's Day, I know that's crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Honestly, that's good the way it turned out. I kind of like. I think if they thought that Ant-Man was gonna do good, they honestly always do this.
What are you doing?
Go to the bathroom. You fucking mind?
Yes.
All right.
Guys, we gotta get that.
Brad, and then 3 mystery films were announced to be in 2020. So we don't know what they are yet, but we have predictions for those. So,
Yes.
Brad, thoughts
This
on
is what
Ant-Man?
I-
Oh yeah, by the way, the Ant-Man sequel is possibly called the Ant-Man and the Wasp. But that's probably a beta title.
Brad, you wanna go and hold my dick?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I had an idea of what I wanted.
All right, he's gonna talk about the movies first.
Yeah. So these 3. This is what I want. These aren't gonna happen, but I would like to see first.
Oh.
First and foremost, some with the new Avengers, like Secret Invasion.
Okay.
That would be so cool.
I have a list of
A
like.
giant battle in Times Square with the scrolls.
That'd be cool.
Like everyone is affected
I don't think it'd
by
be
it.
the first movie. I think that'd be the end.
Yeah,
phase.
yeah, but
I don't know.
I'd also like to see. I had it in my mind. Shit, man, I forgot. I forgot what that.
All right, Ant-Man. No one.
Oh, something with there's something about the new Avengers. But Nick Fury has like a strike team in the Marvel universe.
Kind of like Suicide Squad. Or no?
Kind of, but it's like,
I can't remember.
but they're like black ops. They're not like to be sent on suicide missions. They're like, it's like War Machine, Punisher,
Oh yeah.
people like that.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to see a movie with something like that, where Nick Fury's like the head of his own
Oh, yeah,
Black
kind of
Ops
like Amanda
team.
Waller to that, in a sense.
Yeah.
But
Kind of
alright.
like X-Force too.
Yeah. Ooh.
That would be cool.
You know, that's like I think confirmed in Fox.
X-Force, really?
Yeah, apparently Fox has a ton of like movies planned,
Yeah.
like how Star Wars is, like
Of course
different
they
like
do.
anthology
It's
movies.
Fox. They're
Like with the X-Men, because
They have
they're
Black
done with
Panther.
Fantastic Four, but they're not selling the rights. So we're gonna come back to it though.
that,
Probably.
why?
I don't know, but not yet.
They're gonna go. Are they really gonna do?
But let's not get into this. We can talk about
Third
Fantastic
time's a
Four.
charm?
Alright,
No.
blah blah blah. What's
Right.
next? Season premiere Walking Dead.
All right, predictions. Season 6 premiere.
Oh my
Any
God,
death?
I'm
Any
so
deaths?
excited.
I have an idea.
Any
Okay.
deaths?
What was the season where what was the season finale for season 5?
Rick kills the abusive
Yes.
husband,
Spoiler
Pete,
alert.
and Morgan comes back.
Pete comes back as a walker, kills Rick. Series over.
Okay.
Did you have anything serious to add here?
No, because The Walking Dead's dumb. The zombies are dumb.
I understand where he's coming from. I mean,
It is overplayed.
we all have our strongholds.
Zombies have been really
Okay, Chris,
a hot topic lately.
what's your opinion?
Any
alright.
deaths? Any deaths? Like
So,
seriously on the premiere.
Rick dies.
I'm a big, I'm a better Walking Dead comic fan than I am the show.
I like both
Not to be one of those fucking hipsters.
That's me. No, Hager.
You want me to
likes
test
Disney.
this?
Yeah, but I just hope they really adhere to the comics in this one.
They said it. They said. I've heard it's going to be the
Oh,
most comic.
yeah, that's what all the
driven
cast have said,
yet.
and the most like action-packed.
I'm glad Robert Kirkman's being smart on that one. Well, I don't think
So
he really has a say. I guess
Honestly, if you
one
think
of the
about it-
producers have.
No, he doesn't he write too.
Yeah, he writes.
He writes
No, if
some
you
of
think
it.
about it, all the stuff that wasn't canon or anything in the comics were somewhat the worst things.
Yeah, they were.
In
Like
a
the,
way.
like the farm, basically all of season.
Except
2.
the end. I
Oh,
love,
that
I love
was-
the
the
end.
end
I
was
love that they were able to
That was-
extend
yeah.
Shane season.
Yeah.
I just hope that as many deaths that happen in the comics happen in the show.
Happen in the show.
Because I
say mid-season finale.
No,
is
season
when-
premiere is when Glenn dies. Season premiere.
Spoiler.
I do not agree.
I agree. I think
Because
mid-season's
then they'd
gonna
have to
be
put Negan in it.
mid-season's gonna be the end of the Wolves, not Negan.
I
No,
think
but if Glenn dies, Negan has to be
I think
Oh,
that
he's gonna be in the.
Glenn is a beloved character, and I love watching people
He
react.
better die like in the comics.
I hope he does. I hope Negan just.
That would be the most news would blow up.
Oh,
in that sort
like
of brutal
literally.
death.
Oh, people would flip out. Like I just hope Negan just really just goes to town,
Well, he
bashing
does.
his brains,
And then he
like
laughs
he
and
does.
walks away.
And he laughs and walks away. I hope it happens in the show. I will.
I
I
say that's what I wanted is my mid-season
So great,
finale.
so great. Like I just.
I think that's gonna be season.
I say
Okay, no.
I do not. I
have a
hope,
real
I hope
prediction.
Wolves is wrapped up how they wrapped up the Hunters.
I kind of feel like
because
that is how it's gonna be. I think it's
one
gonna
of
be
my-
like
episode
how.
5 is
I think
done.
Negan's gonna be like how Morgan was season 5. How they
I
had
just-
like little
okay.
after credit things.
only-
oh, he's on
like,
the trail.
Like
he's
at
what's
the
going on
like at
here?
the end of the mid-season finale, we'll have a little hint at him, and then get him about halfway through the half,
Yeah.
and then we'll see him for sure at the season
I say
finale.
season. This is. I don't know why. I just thought of it. Season 7 mid-season finale. I want the line. I just because it came into my head. I want the line where Negan is like after there's a big fight and everything, and Negan just says, "We're going to war."
Cool.
That would be so.
Oh yeah,
cool.
yeah, that one.
That would.
But
that's the
season
dumbest
five.
thing
You
I've
know,
ever
Rick
heard.
already said that.
No,
though?
no,
He does-
hold
he
on.
did
no,
say that.
Rick already
no,
said it though.
No,
It's like,
no,
Three,
no,
and it wasn't even a real fight.
No.
Well, maybe
no.
it's a response.
Oh, he lost people, so it sounded like a war to him. but-
What do you what?
What?
Why
What
would
do
there
you
be a
want?
war in a zombie apocalypse?
Because there's.
There's a huge war.
It's huge.
Because
It's
people.
dumb.
It spans 3 volumes.
Because the thing is, when you're in an apocalypse, people with common interests, they kind of come together. Like that was the thing with I'm trying to remember. I forgot he got straight up. But he joined those like people who were a bunch of outlaws, and they're like, "Take whatever you want." You know what I mean?
Wait, is this in the Walking
Alright.
Dead?
No, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, remember the guy's like, "That's my rabbit's head." And he's like, "No, it's mine." And he's like, "Here, you can have the ass."
Oh,
Oh,
that's the
the
claim.
bikers?
Claims,
Yeah,
claims.
yeah.
That's
but I
claims.
mean, that's what ends up happening. And when they come across a people that are trying to be like, "Oh no, we gotta share everything," they're not gonna like that.
Yeah.
They're gonna
it is
kill
a
him.
war.
It's human nature.
There will be a war.
It's gonna happen.
No, yeah, it's happening.
Just
Like,
final. Negan will definitely be introduced, and
He's
they
gonna
better
be
stick
in
in the
it.
comics.
Oh,
Alright,
okay. I hope
hold on,
season finale or
hold on.
something.
Hold on, it's like your turn to talk. You'll schmook talk.
okay, guys, I'm just to save time. Let's just talk about our prediction for deaths if it is gonna happen at the premiere. All right.
Okay, we want. Are you saying predict deaths?
Predict a
the
death.
premiere?
If it's
Just
gonna
for the
happen.
premiere? For the
Just
premiere?
if there's going to be.
Nope.
What do you think there's not going to be?
Rick.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think the mid-season is gonna be Carl getting his eye.
Well, that would make sense because that's when I believe
I really wanna see-
Alexandria.
I really
That's when I believe Alexandria will get overrun
Yes.
that first
I
time.
want to see
Rick
Jesse's.
cut the hand off.
Yeah, I want to see Jesse's. I want to see Jesse's kid get killed, and then Jesse get killed, and then I want Rick just
Jeez, man.
fucking just.
Brutal.
These characters.
Alright, so
Abandoned.
Steph.
I'm just saying.
All right, what's your death prediction?
Steph.
I don't think anybody's gonna die.
I don't think anyone will.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Next topic.
Fine.
There is a possibility that somewhere in this season though, Carl's little girl dies.
Oh, she's dying.
Oh yeah, she's
Carl, and
fucking
then
dying.
probably-
You're an idiot if you think she wasn't.
It's gonna be a symbol.
Probably probably when it gets overrun.
It's gonna be a symbol of the end of
Click
humanity.
out right now.
Honestly, I feel like
That's what it's
the
gonna-
wolves
it's gonna
might kill
be
her
that.
first.
What?
I think the wolves might kill her first.
I just don't like. I mean, the wolves. I just.
I don't. It's
Not
just a
the comics.
placeholder. It's
No one.
Actually, they are.
cares.
It's that little.
They are.
it's
Yeah,
a
but they don't
kind
have a
of
name.
attacks.
They don't have a name.
They
They're
don't.
not as built up as they are in the show.
Yeah.
I just think they're just getting ready for Negan.
Guys,
Like, just-
guys, I'm just
That's
saying.
why I said it's placeholder. It's placeholder.
Brad, Chris, it's time. The Magoo question. The
Magoo
biggest
question.
question of this.
Swear
Out
it's
of
the
all the
Walking Dead
big blockbuster films that come out, which one will flop?
Star Wars.
I knew he was gonna-
Everyone will flop.
What is wrong with you? You're not
People-
even, it's
maybe-
not even fun to have you here because you
maybe
say
the-
this sucks, this is shit, this will flop.
Maybe the one after would flop if the first one isn't any good, but no, this one will make money.
It will flop.
If you
It'll
think
make
it will
money.
flop, you're retarded. I'm gonna say that right now.
Say it.
Josh, go
All right,
straight.
all right.
I'm done saying.
Before I lose my shit. All right.
What will you not? What are you daring?
What are you gonna? What can
No.
you add
Shut up.
besides?
All right, before I go bonkers on you guys, a movie can still make a shit ton of money and be a flop.
Yeah, no. Yeah, like Phantom Menace. It made over $1 billion, and it's
And people
considered the
don't
worst.
like it.
It's considered the worst of the Star Wars
You,
franchise.
you guys are wrong. Number 7 is gonna suck. You know why?
Disney.
No,
Fuck you.
no.
I don't think Disney's gonna. really
Because
do it.
Finn, they're not gonna have any character development for him.
That's
They're just gonna
possible.
throw him into the damn
There's
story.
already character development in the damn trailers.
Scared.
That doesn't matter. Who is Finn?
A stormtrooper that
What else?
sees horrible things happen.
All right, who's the chick?
Ray.
What does she
No one
do?
knows-
We don't
no one
know.
knows
We
what
don't
she
have a
is.
story.
Exactly my point.
That's not. That doesn't make any sense.
Uncle.
It's so violent. It's so violent.
There is for Finn. There's. I'm
Dude.
surprised at the amount of character development there is for Finn.
You can go finish
Honestly-
yourself with this, Josh.
There's gonna be a.
See how
Oh,
far
yeah,
it
by the
goes.
way, there's like a rumor going around that we're gonna get an actual story trailer like by the end of the month.
Really?
Yeah, like a full.
Like
on,
we're
story.
gonna get
Like we're gonna get like plot and like details, but not enough to spoil.
Is he playing? He's playing.
I can't remember all of
Make sure to
the.
turn that down if you're playing it.
What are all of the movies coming out? I know Star Wars is coming out. Well, you guys saw The Martian.
Batman vs
Batman
Superman.
vs.
in March.
Superman.
Batman versus Superman, I think will be a flop.
I don't think so.
I think
I
it
don't
will
think
be.
it's-
I think it will go awry.
I don't think it's possible.
Really?
I don't think
Yes.
it's
Due
possible.
to what? Like oversaturation?
I really think that they're
Heroes?
gonna limit Superman so bad. Because if we look at this honestly, I love Batman. He's my
Oh,
favorite.
he's my favorite Superman.
But if we look at this honestly, Superman should
Batman's
win every
probably
time.
like not even.
Superman should win. Superman could just flick him in the forehead and kill him.
But he doesn't kill. That's the thing.
no, and
I
Batman,
don't
after
care.
Batman beats the shit out of him.
After
I'm just
beating
saying, though,
God,
I
he
don't-
won't kill.
Is Batman just always wearing kryptonite underwear and then
No, he has- he
Superman
actually-
doesn't know
You
it?
don't
Is that
understand.
what's gonna
He
happen?
divides
You don't
explosives,
understand. This
yeah.
is the first knowing of Superman. Like Batman's retired already. He's
Yeah.
Superman's been Superman for a week, and Batman was Superman. He saved the world, but he destroyed an entire city. That's why people hate him.
I still feel like
Yeah.
okay then.
There's like honestly millions then.
I think it's gonna go as a flop, and I think since I'm on the topic, I'm gonna say Superman wins. That's my
Well,
prediction.
no, it's not like.
No, it's gonna.
There's-
probably be
I don't know why the
some way.
movie-
Well,
I don't know why
Aquaman
the-
wins. Aquaman wins. That's the only reason I'm watching the movies for Aquaman.
Mermaid
I
Man
too,
wins. Can we
honestly.
say Mermaid Man might make
Mermaid
it
Man.
wins.
Okay,
Or just Fortnite reincarnated.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
excited.
invisible boatmobile.
I don't understand why this movie is even called
The
that.
Dirty Bubble.
It's not. It's a terrible
No,
title.
it's definitely
Orb
called
of
Dawn of
Confusion.
Justice.
But it's called Batman vs Superman. It's not
But it's
Justice.
his wallet.
It's a terrible title.
There's
no
Dawn of Justice is fine.
The
If
tickle
Batman vs Superman is stupid. That's why it's in there.
As used in episode 17.
Stop.
The tickle belt will make an appearance.
Yeah, the Tinkle Belt will be there. I have Confusion Band.
Yeah.
I also wish it was called World's Finest, like the comics where they're teamed up.
I think it should be called The Dark Knight Returns, but then they don't want to be affiliated with.
Hey, get the fuck back here.
Josh, come here, buddy.
It's too close to Rob.
Get the fuck back here.
Josh, come on.
Guys,
You're a part of this.
Josh will miss you.
Get back here.
Get back over here and kick
Josh,
off
okay.
yourself with the Godzilla.
what do we think is going to be the
Dude, it's
biggest
Godzilla.
flop?
You're about to get Godzilla. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Schmook.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, what's
So,
up?
what's
I
the
need
biggest flop? I
Yeah.
say the biggest potential flop out of all of them is Batman vs Superman.
Out of all the potentially.
Thanks.
Story-wise, not money-wise.
Yeah,
Story-wise.
story-wise, yes.
I'm going on the record as story-wise.
Marvel has not made.
Yeah, I don't think Civil War will flop.
They have not made a bad movie, even though Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3 are not as good as everything else.
I
they're
can
still
watch them.
pretty good
I can
movies.
watch them.
Little douche.
I think standing alone, they're good movies, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah,
like, I'm
standing
not,
alone,
like-
yes.
I was gonna say like Deadpool, but like since I only have
No
no,
way.
no. The thing is, it's only a 14 million budget movie or so. And it's gonna make like 100 million probably. But like that's a
Opening
lot.
day, or-
No. In general, because it's not $1 billion movie. It can't be. It's not even possible.
For the next topic.
But yeah.
Stop it.
All right, but
I think it'll be Batman vs Superman story-wise. I don't think it will. Be.
frankly,
That has the most
if
potential.
anything, it's probably that for me.
All right.
It's not many other things.
Godzilla 2014.
Okay, guys. Looking back,
Godzilla.
Looking back,
Godzilla 2014. Thoughts? And a
this
review?
was one of the first movies that I really recall being so excited for the trailer. And I wouldn't call myself a big Godzilla fan. It's just so cool.
I'll go last. You guys
It's
go.
so. I remember me and Kris. I think I mentioned this in the last episode.
Oh yeah.
In math class, waiting for the time it was released and
Oh,
going
yeah.
on YouTube on my iPad
Oh,
and
yeah.
watching
Bishop?
it in the middle of
Is
class.
that Mr. Bishop?
Yeah, I remember in the theater, the greatest moment of all time is when the tail lights up.
Atomic breath.
And he atomic breaths the shit out of the Muto.
Oh, yeah.
We were freaking out. And I'm not even the biggest Godzilla fan. It's just such a cool movie.
Yeah.
The trailers gave me goosebumps.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was
definitely.
insane.
I only have one problem with it. Bryan Cranston dies early.
So
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the only complaint I had.
And I
think it actually.
Okay, I'll go on. You guys say.
I think it messes
His
up
character
with it,
wasn't set up that much.
No, but like they could have. It's Bryan Cranston.
I agree.
It's Bryan Cranston.
It's
It
just the only.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
It's Bryan Cranston.
All right.
What's my name?
The dumb part of the movie
My bad.
was when he's on the boat at the end, and somehow the military found him.
Yeah.
It's true.
I like the ending.
How did the military instantly find the guy on the boat right at the end?
No, but I
It was
really
like not even like 2 seconds after they were already there.
All right.
It's a movie.
I'd like to say.
Movie.
I'd like to say I like.
It's a
this.
movie about
I just
giant.
wanna suck my
it's a
eyeballs
movie-
out.
It's a movie about giant monsters
I
fighting.
just want to suck my eyeball out.
I'd say I like this Godzilla much better
Oh yeah.
than this Godzilla.
Oh yeah. We'll
That's not
get. That's
Godzilla.
not Godzilla.
No, it's not. It's Gagi. I just made an ass out of myself.
Oh, just keep going.
But I do like.
I say this is the coolest Godzilla.
I
Even though I
horribly-
wish they would have shrunk him down a tiny bit.
Dude, he was huge.
I don't. The one thing.
I think it's the best Godzilla.
The one thing I did not like about the Godzilla movie, and this actually is a kind of a big part of it, he's not the enemy. He's pro-Navy. He somehow has a
Kris,
moral in this battle.
Kris,
That's-
this is the outside semi kind of fan. This is their opinion.
I'm coming in. Okay, you know what? I
Chris, that's so funny.
Chris, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're kind of right. I'll elaborate.
It just doesn't make sense to me. Like,
You're kinda
did
right.
Did
No,
they go to
you're not.
Godzilla
No,
and be
it is.
like, hey, we blow up another nuke by you? Get more powerful if you help us right
If you
now.
help us out.
If you help us out, we won't
And it's just
come
like-
in your
it's like,
turf. And then it's just like, ah.
And they're like, the translator's like, that's a yes.
we all giving our
Ken
opinions
White
yet?
Nobby's
No, you go, and then we'll do the review.
Go
Or
shoot.
rating.
Okay.
We'll do our slaps.
First off,
Real quick, it had a great title sequence.
did I agree with that one. All right. First off, I'm the biggest fucking Godzilla nerd you people will ever see. I don't give a shit who you know. I don't give a shit who your mom knows. I'm the guy.
Not your grandma either.
Nah.
My fucking second cousin. Not your therapist. Not your milkman.
He's just riffing right now. This is actually kind of funny.
Could you outquote
unless
could you outquote anybody?
unless you're a
Yes.
Jap. Unless you're a Jap.
Godzilla suck a dick.
Godzilla, suka.
All right.
Greatest
So-
Godzilla.
I love that one.
Anyways, Godzilla, 1954 model right here. I am a huge fan. I already said this movie was a reboot, or not a reboot, but it was
it's the
a.
American,
direct sequel.
American version of it that's like following up.
No, it is
Like,
a sequel.
It
to the
is
first
kind.
one.
It's a like all other
Not a
Godzilla
sequel.
movies after the first one. They kind of are direct sequels because because Ken
No,
Watanabe
oh,
mentions
it's-
in 1954 we awakened something.
No,
and
no,
they did.
it's the reboot of like the one that failed in 2000.
Oh yeah, in 2000, yeah, basically. So, because that one was fucking
It's
awful.
awful.
The Godzilla
It's a T-Rex.
was terrible. It was basically a Jurassic,
It was a roided out T-Rex.
Jurassic Park: The Lost World had a better interpretation of a Godzilla.
It was
They
a
were
roided
trying
out
to do that. It
Spinosaurus.
was just a roided out Spinosaurus. But the new one,
A raptor.
they added Godzilla fighting other kaiju, like as I love. The Muto, I don't really have an opinion on it, just because it's, I mean,
It was kind of cool.
They were cool, but
It seemed a little generic for
it
us.
did. I just
There was no. It didn't seem that original.
It had a World of the
It did.
War of the Worlds vibe to it.
It
though.
did. It had,
I kind of like that.
What's it fucking called? The alien movie about the giant monster. It looked exactly like the Muto. It was
Pacific Rim.
no.
Yeah?
It was
like
Cloverfield.
Cloverfield. Yeah, it
Looked
did
exactly
look
like
like
it.
Cloverfield.
Anyways, just going on.
Wasn't enough fighting.
It just wasn't enough
There's
Godzilla
only,
in it.
there's only
And,
8 minutes of Godzilla.
picking up what Carson said, Godzilla being the good guy. Obviously, the first Godzilla movie, 1954, Godzilla was a bad guy. That movie was interpreted to be a horror movie.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. It was just a horror movie and a response to the Americans bombing Nagasaki and Hiroshima. But as Godzilla, they started making sequels. Godzilla has 30 sequels, soon to be 31, soon to be 32, 2016, 2018. It's the longest running film series in the world. And as it started going on, Godzilla started to appeal to more the kids in the
movies
70s,
are
the 70s
They had
movies.
to make him a good guy.
And he ended up being a good guy. But later on in the 2000s, he wasn't exactly a bad guy. He was kind of a good guy.
He's neutral.
He lives on Earth.
in a sense.
Aliens and mutants, they
Want to destroy her.
want to destroy Earth.
He wants
they
to
want
protect
Earth
his
from
home.
himself. He lives on Earth. If there is no Earth, there is no Godzilla. Godzilla doesn't give a shit about humanity. Godzilla frowns upon
He's
humanity.
by himself.
If humanity one day threatens the existence of the world as a whole, as to a certain point, Godzilla will fuck humanity up.
true.
Along with the other Earth defenders. When they get introduced in the new series, which they will be in 2018.
Nice.
Rodan?
Rodan, Anguirus, and King Ghidorah, which I hope.
They're all going to be the
And Mothra. Mothra,
Yeah,
Anguirus,
Mothra.
and
They're all
Rodan.
going to be in the American version?
Yeah.
Weird.
Holy
That's
crap.
It's a reboot of Monster Zero.
Okay. You think they'll make Ghidorah an alien?
I want them to,
I
because
think
I want
he
them.
will not be.
I just want them to stay canon, and I know me and Josh have seen this. How Ghidorah appears in the sky, how he jumps from inner dimensions. There's just a ball of fire in the sky, and it forms to Ghidorah's shape, and it flashes. Everything, it's like a nuke going off. It flashes, and Ghidorah's he's there, and he's just got his phaser beams coming out of his mouth, just completely wrecking Tokyo.
Wait,
and I hope. No, that's in the older
okay.
movie.
All right.
It's so great.
I don't remember that.
I just hope that Ghidorah is an alien, just for canon's sake, and because I'm a true Godzilla fan, and I think Ghidorah is honestly the #1 Godzilla monster of all time.
He does look one of like the best ones.
He is the true king of the monsters. I'm sorry, Godzilla is the true king of the
No,
monsters.
you're not even a
That
fan.
you're not a fan.
By the way, you're not even a fan because you got the amount of movies wrong.
I just what?
It's not. It's no.
It's 30 movies.
33 was the new Godzilla.
No,
No.
look it up. But while we're doing this,
How can you call yourself a fan and say Godzilla's not the king?
I don't know.
Well, then you're not.
Oh,
a
he
fan.
likes the whole.
It's my favorite. You can have a favorite villain?
Yeah, but that guy, he's not the king. Godzilla's the king.
I guess. I don't know. I love King
And I
Ghidorah.
hope they do not. Call
King
him
Ghidorah,
king.
Godzilla has Why?
If they need to call it just Ghidorah in the
They do actually. They don't add King Ghidorah to it until actually
in the American version, they
no,
should never call him King Ghidorah. It just sounds ridiculous.
King Ghidorah. You can put one word, just King Ghidorah.
They should just call him Ghidorah.
they could.
King Ghidorah. Ghidorah.
But, obviously, the 2018 one is a reboot of Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, which all those monsters, Mothra,
When's
Angus,
the new
Rodan.
Toho one?
The new Toho one. That's what I'm getting to. 2016. It will be suitmation, scene animation, and CGI both.
Well, their CGI is absolutely garbage, but it's
Well, they've had a while.
They've had a while and they've caught up. But
Really?
I'm excited to see the suitmation. What it will be like in the 21st century.
that would actually be really cool. to see.
I'm interested in it. And,
Will there be an American release?
Maybe
yeah,
it's
obviously,
like-
yeah, they will.
Like a year
Maybe
later, like-
theaters. I don't
So
know.
like the-
Like a couple months later.
Only a select number of the Millennium Godzillas were released in theaters. But I'm really excited. I don't know any of the other monsters he will face, but I know the concept art so far for the new Godzilla looks amazing. So that's my say on Godzilla.
Guys, we should do a rating.
The rating on Godzilla 2014.
Chris, you can go
I'm
first.
weighing in.
I give it, just because being a true Godzilla fan, I give it a 7.5.
It's not a perfect movie.
7.5 out of 10.
I thought you were gonna say 10. I'm like,
All right.
No, 7.5 out of 10.
I give it an 8 out of 10. What do you give it, Schmook?
6.5. Not enough Bryan Cranston, and not enough Godzilla.
All right, Brad.
I'm gonna say 8.
Wow.
Schmook. Or not Schmook. Carson.
I'm gonna shock forward with him. I'm gonna go a 9.
Wow.
Really?
I was not a Godzilla fan. I actually thought Godzilla, sorry Chris, was kind of stupid before I saw this movie.
Point taken.
So that's a fair
Because when you're like 12 or 13, they just look kind of stupid. But
You gotta be
this movie is the one that kind of
All right,
To sit through a Japanese Godzilla fan, you must be a true fan.
We
It's
ran
actually-
numbers.
It is hard to sit
It's
through.
kind of sentimental.
We ran
Yeah,
the
it
numbers
is. It is.
through this
It's more
very
sentimental.
specific algorithm called math.
Yeah.
We got a 7.8.
Look it up.
Which is
Matt.
fair. Which that comes
rating.
close to our Jurassic Park rating, I'd say.
Yeah.
7 point
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
But in a nostalgic
it.
movie
We're
sense,
done.
is this movie as
we're
good
quitting.
as Jurassic Park?
We're retiring. No more Slapnut Magoos.
Oh, okay.
Bye,
It
guys,
was a
we're done.
trilogy. It was a trilogy.
It was a
now
trilogy.
See you next week.
Alright, well that's Jish's closing.
DJ Jish.
Alright, so I'm Schmookie.
DJ Jazzy Jish.
Okay, I'm Schmookie.
Oh, I'm Brad.
This was Carson.
Oh, hi guys.
He'll be back.
Hopefully I have him back.
I hope so.
And of course, I'm Chris.
Alright, check out our Twitter, send us some questions, blah blah blah. Follow it.
Hey, we should put our gamer tags in the
We will put
In
our
the
description.
description.
Not
Yeah,
fit,
blah.
yeah.
Subscribe and like this video. Go and slap that
We'll put
subscribe button.
Carson's Twitter in the description.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, slap the
Got any
like
comments?
button, slap subscribe, comment, all the above.
Slap it all.
Blah,
Slap
blah,
it
blah.
all.
We
Slap
always-
it with your dick.
We always say we put our Twitters in
Not
the
really.
description. I don't think we've ever done
You
that
guys
once.
have really forgotten. to
We
do
will.
it?
No one's done
We're
before.
gonna wrap it up.
Well, we'll do it.
We'll
Alright.
Stay tuned. Stay classy.
stay tuned for the Martian review.
See you next time, slappers.
All
do it.
hail
Check out the Martian review.
Martian
We do
review.
Play it out. Play it out. It's awkward silence. Play it out.
Play
Play it out.
Play the fuck out of it.
Play it out. Yeah.